We're here today to look at a boat. Should be quite interesting. It's a jet boat, a Boston Whaler jet boat, and it probably hasn't been ran in about 20 years. What year Boston Whaler is this?
Old.
I need to know the year of the boat,
Okay, well,
the size of the motor.
Registration, it says 2016 on the side of it.
That could have been 5 years after. Ready to go look at a boat?
A boat?
Right.
It's almost as old as this thing.
Yeah, that looks a little older.
Well, you know though, Austin, look here. Really and truly, it's not that bad.
It looks like they got like what they got at the baseball field.
It is, I'm sure. Oh, wait a minute, you need a lug wrench? While it's sitting on the ground there.
I will.
Well, let's see what the heck we got for that. Because I have no idea where my sockets and crap.
You know? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might have under my seat. Perfect. No rust, no nothing. It looks great. Oh, the wrench. 14 foot, 95, 90 horse.
Alright, coming your way.
Boston Whaler. That'll work. Let's go get some tires. Found them. Everybody was overcharged for them.
Yep.
We've got a 1994 Boston Whaler. It is a jet drive, 90 horse, and she is a beauty. Oh, look at this gem, dude. Hasn't been started in over 10 years, so all of the fluids need to be checked. I've read a lot on these boats, and the cooling system is the key to this particular setup. The jet drive and all of that with the water pump, it goes in some routes, and it's got some 90s and some fittings, and apparently they're prone to be getting clogged. When we get to that part, we'll talk more about it, but essentially for pumping water to the boat when you do hook it up, this is that boat that you don't want to run 60 pounds off of your house into it. It says 20 pounds is the maximum, so you're going to want to crack that. But we're going to see what we can do for checking the fuel system. That's our tank right there, and the only real way to get access is to remove this panel here. I don't know if we're going to go that far. The idea is we put a new battery in to start, and then it'll tell us how much fuel it has in it, and then we'll know if we really need to drain it. If it is low, maybe we can add the fuel stabilizer that I got, and hopefully that'll do it. If it's full, then maybe we should drain it. We'll see what we get. But step one is going to be to get that battery in there. Negative was on my side, positive was on that side. Our new battery fits the box, so that's a good sign. The battery's tight, so now we should be able to see what the fuel looks like with the keys. The problem is we're assuming the fuel gauge works while doing this. So let's see if it moves. Okay, those are good noises. Fuel gauge is rating just above E, right there. RPMs went down to 0, that's a good sign. Battery is about 12 volts. Now, just because I can, I will. Oh, it moves, it turns, it's not seized. We didn't think it was seized, but it's not seized. That's good, very good, very good. Okay, now the fuel. So with it being so empty, assuming that gauge works, and with it being so empty, I think I'm gonna just add some stabilizer some fresh fuel with some oil pre-mixed. Last we heard on the oil injection. So it has an oil injection system, but I was told that it's not trustworthy. So we're gonna pre-mix our fuel here in a minute. We're gonna try that. All right, this is our engine. The engine itself doesn't look that bad. Open up the drain plug and then rinse some water through it. It's got 2 drain plugs. And you can see this one's leaking. That's good to know. Maybe we'll try to clean that up. And there she is. Why does that look like something that should be connected? Alright, so we know she spins. It's good. So I think I'm going to see if we can flush the cooling system. Let's go hook a hose up to it. So apparently it's a quick connect system. Ow. Alright, that's disconnected. Do this one. Back out far enough, and there should be a hose hookup back here somewhere. I don't see a way for that to be possible. Let's see what's inside. How do we hook the hose up to it? Because there ain't no hose connection up here. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. We got it. It's good. We got the thing. It's ready to go in the thing. We got the thing. If you own a 1990s era Boston Whaler jet drive, okay, the Rage model, you will not be able to flush the water out of the system unless you have the original adapter for the hose, or unless you go to Home Depot and build yourself your own. To make it happen, you will need a 90-degree elbow, and we went with the plastic one because the original piece is plastic, and then you'll need the adapter from regular thread, pipe thread, to hose thread, and then we put these two together, and essentially we've got what would have originally came with the boat. Okay, you just screw these together. We'll probably put some tape thread on here, and then we are golden. And that will get pinched in between, and I'll show you that in a second. And there you have it, custom fitting. Let's go see how it fits. Right there is the hole that the water needs to go in the boat. Now we have that, which we're a little small, so we're gonna add some O-rings, and hopefully that gets us the last little bit. So we're gonna put a few, hoping that's enough. Yeah, a little bit of pressure, that'll work. Okay, so now we'll hook up the hose. So we just need to hold that while we do everything else, and we should be good. I can hear water moving. I just cracked it a little bit. I can hear air bleeding now. Oh, I can see water rushing out. So we have water flowing through the engine right now. Let's let that go for a little while. And I just have the hose barely cracked. Appears to be working just fine though. All right, I think it's time to put some fuel in it, see what it does. We're gonna add a little bit of fuel stabilizer to compensate for what was in it. We've got our 2-stroke oil mixed. Don't bother that it says 10W40. It is not 10W40. It is 2-stroke outboard engine oil. So this is good. We've got the right quantity measured out in the bottle, so we're good here. And then we've got 5 gallons to start with. So we're gonna add all of those concoctions in there. About 3 ounces. It says to use 1 premix oil. So we've got about 15 ounces, and it says 16 ounces would be for 6 gallons at 50-to-1 ratio. And we're going for 50-to-1. We got 5 gallons. We're gonna put about 14 ounces in, and it should be the right mixture. Anything will be a little bit heavy, but you know, a little bit heavy over lean keeps the boat running. And then we'll rinse it down with 5 gallons of fuel. Let's see how this fancy we can also check the fuel gauge and see if it goes up to see if it does actually work. That'll be a good indication. If I read it correctly, it's got an 18-gallon tank. Jumps up to half a tank once we fill it up, so we think it's working. It's a good sign it's working. Next thing to do is I'm gonna cut. I've seen posts back and forth on water pressure on, water pressure off. They go back and forth. What I do know is that it says 20 pounds is the most. So I'm gonna back it off to just barely moving, try to get the boat running, and then put it back up to cracked open and see if that does it. And it's time to try it. Give the primer a few pumps. That's fuel. All right, we got fuel pumped in. We're gonna give it a little spritz with some starter. That was a good sound. Okay, we're good somewhere.
Can we put water on?
2 seconds.
floating.
Yeah,
This time?
I did. I'm gonna give it a little boost. Your dad said it didn't like to start cold, so this is cold start juice. I think I'm good. I'm gonna go a little bit further to look and then we'll turn around. I don't know.
Okay. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Alright.
Dog. Got a butterfly. Now let it free. Watch it fly away, Maggie. We got waves coming towards you. happy with that.
So you know why the guy went that boat on it?
Why?
Because he wants it. He stopped me.
No, he
He
wants.
goes, "What kind of boat is that?" And I was like, it's a Boston Whaler jet boat."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Where did you get it?" And I said, "My dad." And he goes, no, seriously, where did you get it? It's a Boston Whaler. Like, my dad had it for 10 years, just sitting, and he just gave it to us. And my husband's been restoring it. And he goes, I really like that. Where is it? Like, where do you live? And I was like, my mom lives right here, and then my dad lives down the lake, or down the river.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, that's a beautiful boat. I absolutely love it. I was like, oh my God. He got all of them on the boat to stop me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and I kept doing circles around his boat trying to talk to him.
No way.
It was so funny. They were all like,
That's-
I love your boat.
So I did see him read it. I saw him looking at it and trying to read what it said on the back of it. Ready?